Evening, guys. How you all keeping? How you all doing? Let's get the microphone up close and personal on Facebook Live, YouTube, and of course now on our own very own web channel for Vincent's Kitchen Quiz, our own little community. And I thank you. I thank you for subscribing to YouTube. Keep subscribing even though you may be on the website where I want you to be, because we're at 500 odd subscribers. We need to get to 1,000, then we can start producing revenue. Thank you for your generous donations on our web channel. We have raised almost $2,000 in total. Hey Jerry, hey Reese, hey Marty, hey Helena, hey Martin, hey McKenzies, Cora, Comfortably Dumb, Phoebe on our web channel, and everybody else who's watching on various channels. You know, we'll soon be on Sky. We've raised £687 for St Vincent de Paul. Hand it over a check today. You have evidence of that. And we transferred this afternoon £716 to Northern Ireland Hospice. So thank you. And keep donating, because this is not a one-off, it's an ongoing project. And with all the madness that's going on, just maybe we'll be needed for that little bit longer. The whole idea of this was for at least 2 hours per week we could escape the madness and engage with those people that maybe we don't get to see physically. That was the modus operandi, and that's why I started doing this. And things are evolving. We've got our own little community, which I love and I treasure, and I thank you. And I thank you for your donations on our web channel. So if you can, just throw in a couple of pounds every week, because this is all free. This is all free. So if you want and you treasure this the way I do, just keep me going. So Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers quiz is our Friday evening, afternoon staple wherever you're tuning in from. And here's what I've got in store for you this evening. We've got 3 famous Dans. Dan Convery. Are you famous? We've got 3 US postal abbreviations. We've got 3 literary villains. We've got 3 missing world's largest. We have a full course on a Quizzy Quiz of connections. We've got 12 images, something to do with chocolate, something to do with food, something to do with authors, and something to do with international landmarks. And then we'll finish with 3 anagrams from famous battles. Everything's famous here. We don't do obscure stuff. Maybe tricky, but nothing obscure. 3 political female firsts, if I'm allowed to say that, 3 historical regions, and we finish with 3 international organisations with famous mottos. So there you go. What is not to love about our project? 1, you keep me happy. 2, we raise money for good causes. 3, we build up our own community and we keep ourselves sane. I think those 3 are good. Okay, so shall we get started? You don't have to be smart. You just have to pay attention. We don't do obscure stuff, but we do tricky stuff. So 3 famous Dans. 1 point each. The answers at the end of each round will be given. You just post your scores. We've got 48 points for 4x12 or off-road quiz. The only apart from, no, did you like that wee graphic we did? So you've got the rules before you even start. There you go. No answers on the feed. So if you're tuning in for the first time, you're especially welcome. Just don't post your answers on the feed. That's it. Joined tonight by the Tornies and Monicans. Paul will have a super night. I feel good. I feel confident. Oh, and before we get started, we always do shout outs. So anybody who wants a birthday shout out or something positive, just share it with me and we'll shout it out. So Claire McKeown, happy 60th tomorrow, Claire. Happy 60th. Have a great day tomorrow, Claire. And you've been tuning in for many weeks, as have all our teams from all over the globe. From San Diego, Isabel, from Cora, Dublin, Longford, Rome, DC, Resharkin, Cushendall. Like we straddle all time zones here. Yeah, we cover it all. So welcome the Richmonds. If you're on my personal Facebook page, either go to the website, YouTube, Hey Kieran, or Vincent's Kitchen Quiz, so I can see your comments. Most of them. Three famous Dans. Three famous Dans. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Enjoy. Kick back. Famous Dan number one. Your first question. The world's strongest man. He's able to lift a cow with one hand. He was the Dandies mascot for over 76 years. Is your famous Dan number one. The world's strongest man, able to lift a cow with one hand. Dandy, your famous Dan number one. David, two of a kind in Coleraine. Hi, Coleraine. Hey, Billy. Big birthday for you coming up. So the world's strongest man, able to lift a cow with one hand. The Dandies mascot for 76 years is your famous Dan number one. Okay, with first famous Dan. Famous Dan number two. The way I do these is they get progressively harder through my threes. That's the theory. Famous Dan number two, the highest point scorer ever in international Test rugby union. Is your famous Dan number two, the highest international point scorer in Test international rugby union. Famous Dan number two. Andy, can I do a shout out for Freddie Thomas? He was sat in his bed doing the quiz by himself, aged 8. He's even sadder than I am. But Freddie Thomas, awesome. Respect. Hi, Freddie. Famous Dan number three after the highest international rugby union Test points scorer. Famous Dan number three, a Nicaraguan, hard to say, a Nicaraguan politician and president since 2007, a leader of the Sandinista National Liberation Front. Is your quizzy famous Dan number three, a Nicaraguan politician and president since 2007, a leader of the Sandinista National Liberation Front. Who's your quizzy Dan number three? I should have said that Fridays are quizzy. They're quizzy, so they're tricky, not obscure, but they're quizzy. So famous Dan number 3, the Nicaraguan politician, president since '07, leader of the Sandinista. So there's your broad spectrum of famous Dans. Okay, so the world's strongest man, able to lift a cow with one hand, highest point scorer in international test rugby, the Nicaraguan politician, Sandinista. 4, 5 and 6 are US postal, be careful, US postal abbreviations. Isabel? And all our US listeners, you've got a distinct advantage. I want you to give me the states from the US postal abbreviations. Postal abbreviation number 1, Mother Alpha, MA, the state, MA, Mother Alpha, the state, from the US postal abbreviation, MA. Mother Alpha, MA. US postal abbreviation, NE. N, November, E, Echo. NE, November, Echo, the state. So when you post when you used to post a letter, and if you remember posting letters, NE, the US state, with postal abbreviation November Echo, NE, is your second state from the postal abbreviation NE, November Echo. Hey, James, good to see you on the website. Billy, as always, good to see you. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Karina. Hey, Barkin Mad. Hey, Edwina. Hey, Deborah. I feel as if I know all of you. Isn't it good? It's good. One of my team is presently on MA. You see, postal abbreviation number 3, the state, NM, November Mother, NM, November Mother, third US state from postal abbreviation NM, November Mother. Jeremy, I can feel you, but I can't see you. You've got an advantage there, Jeremy. Okay, so we're quizzing. Okay, we're okay. There's a few quizzy things coming up, so don't get all complacent. But anyway, 7, 8 and 9 on round 1 of our quizzy quiz for Quizzers Quiz. Literary villains. So you're going to get 3 literary villains and you give me the respective authors. Got it? 3 literary villains. We split everything up in 3s because I can. And I also think let's eat the elephant one bite at a time. Dismantle it. So 3 literary villains. Nurse Ratched. Nurse Ratched. The author, please. Sorry, I meant the books. Nurse Ratched, the book. If you give me the author, that's handy as well. But the book, please. Apologies. Nurse Ratched, the book. Long John Silver, the book. Long John Silver, the book. Sorry, I meant to say the books, but I said the authors. But it's the books. Nurse Ratched and Long John Silver. Third book, Big Brother. Big Brother, the book. So 3 literary villains, Nurse Ratched, Long John Silver and Big Brother. 3 literary villains, 3 books, Nurse Ratched, Long John Silver and Big Brother. 3 villains, 3 books. If you can give me the authors, you can show off. But it's just the books I'm after. Okay. Okay with your literary villains. At the end of round 1, we finish with 3 missing. 3 missing from the 3 largest. Okay. Pay attention. So you're going to get 1, 2 and 4 of the 4 largest. You have to figure out number 3. Okay? Got it? So you're going to get 1, 2, 4. You have to figure out number 3 in the largest. So you have to figure out what I'm talking about, and then you have to fill in the gap at number 3. Clear as mud. I give you Mallorca, or Mallorca, or as some people call it here, Majorca. Mallorca, I give you Menorca, and then I give you Formentera. Number 3, please. Mallorca, Menorca, Formentera. What's number 3 after Mallorca, Majorca, and Menorca before Formentera? Is your missing number 3 largest? Okay. Jot those down. Figure out number 3 after Mallorca, Majorca, Menorca, and number 4 is Formentera. What's number 3? In same theme, Alaska, Texas. Number 4, Montana. What's number 3? So Alaska, number 1, Texas, number 2, Montana, number 4. Figure out number 3 in your what's missing largest number 3. Alaska, 1. Texas, 2. Montana, 4. What's missing? And for our international viewers, unless you're an expat, you'll be disadvantaged. But here we go. What's missing? Largest. Cork, 1. Galway, 2. Donegal, 4. What's number 3 in largest? Cork, Galway, missing. Donegal, 4. Which county is number 3? Cork, Galway, 1 and 2. What's 3? Donegal is 4 in your largest. But what's missing? Number 3. Yous are fantastic. Yous are the smartest quizzers I've ever had the privilege to broadcast to. Let's show you a recap on round 1. Here we go. So your famous Dans. Famous Dan number 1 was the world's strongest man, able to lift a cow with one hand. He was Dandy's mascot for 76 years. The highest point scorer in international test match rugby is your famous Dan number 2. Famous Dan number 3 was your Nicaraguan politician and president since 2007 and leader of the Sandinista National Liberation Front. Then we had your 3 US postal abbreviations. The states, please. Mother Alpha, November Echo, November Mother. Literary villains, the books, please. Nurse Ratched, Long John Silver and Big Brother. And missing. 3rd largest. In between Menorca and Formentera, what would you find? In between Texas and Montana, where would you find? And in between Galway and Donegal, where would you find? So, of your 48 points, there's 12 points available in that opening round. So how did you get on? Those abbreviations could be really potentially banana skins. Good luck, guys. 12 points. Good luck. How'd you get on? Let's find out. So here's your famous Dans. Able to lift a cow with one hand. Bah, caviar again, desperate Dan. Dan Carter was your international all black Kiwi number 10, the wonderful Dan Carter. Did anybody remember Daniel Ortega? MA is not Maryland, it's Massachusetts. NE is Nebraska. NM is New Mexico. Nurse Ratched, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Long John Silver, Treasure Island. And Big Brother, Orwell's 1984. 3rd largest. Ibiza is your Balearics. California, well done if you figure out in terms of spatial area, US state. And Mayo if you figured out the third largest of the 32 counties is Mayo. Excellent scoring, Thunderbroads. Excellent scoring, Bargain Mad. Marty, you'll catch up. Comfortably Dumb. Super. Helena and Paddy, you'll get better. Claire McJack, good scoring on 11. The McPete, Home Alone on 12. Joanne, Lockdown Haircuts on 11. I did, but I changed my mind. I did, but hopefully you got round to the books. Karina, 11. Douglas Clan, 10. Frogs on 9. Home Aloners on 12. Kaishis on 10. Houston No Problem on 10. Paul on 10. Kaiser's Crew on 11. Lovely to see everybody on the website. Shamrock Solitude on 11. Edwina Finsfulls on 11. Sandbaggers on 11. Apologies, Michael. Initially, I did say for the authors, but I hopefully got the message across. But if you want to do authors, I'm happy to do authors. So that would be, I guess that would be Ken Cassie, that would be Robert Louis Stevenson and George Orwell. So if you want to play authors, you can in your mind get double points, Michael. But sure, it's all a bit of fun. Eurowalls on 11. Newbridge on Maxing Out on 12. Two of a Kind in Coleraine on 9. Awesome. The sooner we get live leaderboards and a quizmaster who knows what he's doing will be fine. Leaderboards are okay, I'm working on that. A quizmaster who knows what he's doing, that's a horse of a different colour. You just have to stick with me. Round 2. Round 2 is a full course. A full course. McLachlan's on our YouTube, 10. Yay Boys, 7. Hassan Family, Crooksy, 10 out of 20. Okay, if I call you Crooksy. Round 2 is our connections. What's connections? Hey, there's a question. Jerry Donnelly is good. Jerry Donnelly is a man of integrity. He would know how to. Connections. So you get 3 bits of random information and you join the dots. You figure out what connects. Got it? If you played before, you kind of know the drill. If you haven't played before, welcome to Connections. Patent pending. I was doing Connections way before Your Woman on BBC Two on a Monday night. Although, if any of you ever tried that show, it's the hardest quiz show. I've been doing Connections since I was... I don't know what I was going to say there. A long time. Connection number 1. What connects? What connects a small fastener with a Formula 1 driver with a short story by F. Scott Fitzgerald, as well as a David Fincher movie of the same name starring Brad Pitt? Okay, so playing Connections, you jot these down. A small fastener, a Formula 1 driver, and a short story by F. Scott Fitzgerald, as well as a David Fincher fantasy movie starring Brad Pitt, is your What Connects number 1. Mr. Crooks. A small fastener, a Formula One driver, and a short story by F. Scott Fitzgerald, as well as a David Fincher fantasy movie starring Brad Pitt, is your What Connects number one. What Connects number two? An erotic romance novel by E.L. James, a famous tea blend, and Gandalf. Gandalf, an erotic romance novel by E.L. James, and a famous tea blend is your What Connects number two. Gandalf, E.L. James, tea. Tricky. Well, they're all tricky, but especially any million pointers in here? Maybe. And connection number three. Million points, by the way, for newcomers are reserved on the side bet, if you like, for those questions I think nobody will get, but we'll see. Connection number three. What connects? What connects a currency with an evangelist and founder of the Church of Alexandria with a rugby play? So this is up there with a million points. A rugby play, a currency, and an evangelist and the founder of the Church of Alexandria is your obtuse connection number three. I'll let you put that in your metaphorical pipe and smoke it. Number four. What connects? What connects an American broadcast network with a very famous English acting family with the British Secretary of State under David Cameron? Is your connection number four. An American broadcast network, an English network or English acting family, and the British Secretary of Defence under David Cameron is your tricky connection four. Connections are good, aren't they? They're weird, but good. I spend my whole week, well, not my whole week, part of the week thinking, what connects? I even waking up in the morning thinking, that'd be a good connection. And then I wake up. Connection number five. Here's one. What connects an American professional wrestler with an English Premier League striker with Orson Welles? Is your connection number five. What connects an American professional wrestler with an English Premier League striker and Orson Welles? Is your out there, they all are, connection number five. Claire, lamp, all yours. Over to you. Over to you, Claire. Asking for a friend. Bullshit. Just. You've been partying, Claire? You've been. Connection 6. What connects? What connects a member of the medieval Germanic people? A member of the medieval Germanic people with Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, with a World War II diary. Is your connection number 6 a World War II diary, Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, and a member even of the medieval Germanic people? Is your connection 6? Can I action it? Turn it off and on, or? Oh, can I auction it? Auction my lamp. I think Catherine, I think I'd be pushing it. I've been pushing it, getting away at 9 o'clock Friday and Saturday, and if I said I was going to auction the old green lamp that she bought me, you're taking me into really dangerous territory, Claire. Nah, I'm not going to ask her. Nah. She says to me at 8:30 every Friday and Saturday, are you way up doing that quiz again? Put yourself in my shoes, Claire. Okay, number 7. Number 7. David, Claire, would you behave yourselves? Connection number 7. What connects a stock market speculator anticipating a short-term rise? What connects that, a stock market speculator, with El Toro, with a Sioux visionary who inspired victory at the Battle of the Little Bighorn? Okay, I think it. Behave yourselves in the old auction. Just concentrate on the quiz, you guys. Forget the lamp. Forget the gamp. The lamp for now. The gamp. The lamp for now is just behave. Focus on the quiz. 7. Your stock market speculator who's anticipating a short-term rise, not in the price of lamps, but stock market. El Toro, and a Sioux visionary who inspired victory at the Battle of the Little Bighorn. Claire, David, just focus on the quiz for now. I'll think about the lamp, but you're putting my marriage at risk here. That was connection 7. You're mad. We just leave. Just forget the lamp. It's like I can't forget. Just leave the lamp alone. Just focus, guys. Focus. There's a lot more at stake than the price of a lamp, I can tell you. It's the principle. It's connection 8. What connects yellow on the London Underground, a group of socially connected people with a geometric shape. So a geometric shape, a group of socially connected people with colour yellow on the London Underground is your connection number 8, including the distractions over the green lamp. You're mad. You know that. You're mad. You're as mad as I am. Connection 9. Connection 9. What connects? What connects a puppet emu bird? What connects a puppet emu with the body or frame of a ship with the city in East Riding, County Yorkshire? So what connects a puppet emu, the body or frame of a ship, and a city in East Riding, Yorkshire? Is your what connects number 9. Claire, you did. You definitely did. But that's okay. It's okay to start something. It's okay. A puppet emu, the body or frame of a ship, and you're sitting in East Riding, Yorkshire is your what connects number 9. What connects number 10? What connects a 1973 Elton John song, 73 Elton John song, with a 2nd century biblical apocalypse? The visionary is a Jew who is exiled at Babylon. That was a mouthful. With a Tennessee whiskey founder. So let's break this down. What connects your Tennessee whiskey founder with your 2nd century biblical apocalypse? The visionary is a Jew exiled at Babylon with a 1973 Elton John song. Is your tricky what connects number 10. Andy, you're good. Do you know what? When I was writing that question, I was just thinking about you. I'm glad that you were there to experience the question. Your penultimate, as David Coleman said, your penultimate connections question, but one. What connects frequency of sound, a sports field, and the steepness of a slope? The steepness of a slope, a sports field, and frequency of sound is your what connects number 11. Like it, Jeremy. What lamp? Yes, Andy. East Riding, just for you. And your final connection. What connects a Coronation Street character played by Lynn Pierre, 1971 to 1994, with an evergreen climbing or ground creeping plant with Yale or Harvard? Yale or Harvard? Lynn Pierre, Coronation Street, 71 through 94, with an evergreen climbing or ground creeping plant. Is your what connects? 12. So with all this kerfuffle over a flippin' lamp, we've been taking far too long. So your connections. So here we go. Here's your recap on your connections, guys. Here we go. So here's your connections in writing: your small fastener, your Formula One driver, your short story, F. Scott Fitzgerald, David Fincher, fantasy starring Brad Pitt, erotic romance novel E.L. James, a famous tea blend and Gandalf, your currency, your evangelist, founder of the Church of Alexandria, and your rugby play, an American broadcast network, an English acting family, British Secretary of Defence under David Cameron, your American professional wrestler, an English Premier League striker with Orson Welles, your member of the medieval Germanic peoples, some others do have him, and a World War II diary, your stock market speculator, El Toro, and your Sioux visionary, Yellow on the Underground in London, a group of socially connected people with a geometric shape, a puppet emu, the body or frame of a ship, and your city in the East Riding of Yorkshire that Andy is familiar with, your 73 Elton John song, your 2nd century biblical apocalypse, a visionary, a Jew called exiled even at Babylon, and your Tennessee whiskey founder, frequency of sound, a sports field with the steepness of a slope, and your Coronation Street character played by Lynn Perry, 71 through 94, evergreen, climbing or ground creeping plant with Yale or Harvard. So your answers to your connections. So here we go, guys. How'd you get on out of 12? As Catherine said, the questions are harder almost than the answers. I don't understand what she meant, but maybe I do. Here you go. Good luck. So, your fastener, Button, Jensen, Button, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Grey, Gandalf the Grey, L. Grey, and 50 Shades of, Mark as in currency, as in St. Mark, as in rugby, Edward, Lawrence, Emilia, Fox, Liam, Fox, and Fox as in your American Broadcast Corporation, your Kane, Harry, Citizen, and the wrestler, Kane, Frank, Currency, Frank Spencer, Diary of Anne Frank, Sitting Bull, Bull Market, El Toro, Bull, Circle, London Underground, Circle, Circle Shape, Rod Hull, Kingston upon Hull, Hull City, Hull on Ship, Daniel, Jack Daniels, Daniel as in the biblical apocalypse, as in Elton John, and pitch, sound, field, slope, and Ivy, Tilsley, Ivy League. So out of 24, how you guys getting on? Awesome. Johnny Bam, fantastic, maxing out. Pam Smith, Reshargan, 20 out of 24. David Varry, 20 out of 24. Eurowalls, 23 out of 24. keep posting your scores on the website. Deirdre, good to see you. 22. Cashies in the Doll, 22. Finn's Fulls, 22. Hus, no problem, 22. Barking Mad, 24. Paul Boylan, 22. Frogs on 20. Thunder Bros, maxing out. Karina, 21. Heather Douglas Clan, 28, 24. Derek, how's what's that? Calibra, or whatever you call that German car that you drink. 21. Friars Family, 17. Stellars now, 23. Great to see the scores flooding in on all our channels. Fantastic. Because it's lonely here where I am. Jerry, maxing out. It's lonely here. I need encouragement. So, round 3. Gosh, the lamp has held us back. We've got 12 images. Bernie, Stellars on 23. Fantastic. And thanks everybody for tuning in and keeping me sane while I keep you sane. Okay, here we go, guys. 12 images. 12 images. We start with guilty pleasure. 3 chocolates. Here you go. Something with a difference. Here we go. Chocolates, please. Chocolate brand. 2. Name the chocolate. Good luck. Three lazy nights, carryouts, fast food. 3. Fast food, cheating out, number 1. Cheating out, maybe not here. Cheating out, number 2. Cheating out, where's this? tricky number 3. Are we here? Are we good? I know there was a little bit of interference. Just let me know before I go any further that you've got me on everything. Just let me know. Just send me a message. I think from my end that everything is good. So just send me a love or send me a thumbs up or send me something, guys, please. Thank you. Thank you. Good on Facebook. Good. All good. All good. Yeah, there was a wee I don't know, you get thanks everybody. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Excellent. I don't know, sometimes you get thanks. Okay, let's go back. So how far do I need to go back? Let's assume quick fly through your chocolate bar 3, Takeaways, fast foods, cheap foods. 1. 2. 3. Okay, so after the chocolates and the foods, don't know what happened there, we've got 3 authors. Author number 1. Author number 1. Good luck. Tricky author. Who's this? Number 2. Author. Author number 3. Quizzy mind. This is your quizzy quiz. Who's this? And after famous authors, 3 international famous landmarks. I want you to give me, well, just identify the landmark as you understand it, and then I'll decide whether you deserve a point. Location, landmark number 1. Good luck. Good luck. So that was landmark location number 1. Landmark location number 2. Where's this? Identify this famous landmark as best you can. And final international. And would I give a shout out to happy birthday to Connell McMullen, who's quizzing in Limerick. Connell, happy birthday, Connell in Limerick, on our international quiz for quizzers quiz. Your final famous landmark. Test, you guys. You won't know where it is. Almost up there with 1,000,000 points. Where's this? Good luck. Okay, guys, so there's your images for your picture round. So we've kind of gone over most of them. So tidy up your answers to your 12 points available, your 3 chocolate bars, your 3 cheetah ways, your 3 authors, and your 3 international landmarks. Here we go. How'd you get on? Well, here's how you got on. Good luck. So, did you figure out Milky Way? Did you figure out on its own, Toblerone, Flake, Domino's? Did you get Dunkin' Donuts? Anybody who got Taco Bell? Super well done. J.K. Rowling, most of you would have figured out. Anybody who got Leo Tolstoy? Well done. James Joyce, Ulysses? Well done. The Louvre in Paris? Well done. Brandenburg Gate, Berlin? Well done. And spectacularly well done for the highest man-made arch in the world, the Gateway Arch at St. Louis. Well done. So 12 points available in that round. So your running maximum is 36 points. Awesome. So there you go, guys. As we move into our final round. Our final round. Yeah, what have we got in store for you in our final round? We've got, so let me know out of 36 how you're getting on. As I try and okay, your final round. Final 12. We start with, so out of 36, how are you getting on? And I know we're running way over the time. I'm not sure. Well done. Cashies, 32. Frogs, 32. Sandbaggers, 33. Houston, no problem, 33. And Taco Bell scores. There's a lot of 32s and 33s, and it's Marty. It's fine. You're good. Last round's going to suit you, Marty. And anyway, it doesn't really matter. And good scoring on Facebook. Rishargan 2, 30. Bernie Daly, 33. Friars, who are always good in their last round, on high 20s. But they get good in the final round. The most important part is that we are all here. Thunderbroads flipping 36. Incredible. Great scoring, guys. Final round. Final round, we will start with 3 battle anagrams. 3 battle anagrams. So 3 famous battles from the anagrams is your final round. First 3, number 1. Let me just get the graphic. You think this is straightforward here, have they? Here we go. I think this is it. Yep, here we go. So, figure out the battles from the anagrams. 1, 2, and 3. And I've given you, well, obviously I've given you the letters. I've also given you the century of the battles. So, good luck. 3 battles from the anagrams. 1, 2, and 3. Good luck. Okay, so 3 battles from the anagrams, one from the 20th century, one from the 19th century, and one from the 15th century. So I'll leave those with you for a few moments while you figure them out. Karina, don't worry. Jerry, great scoring. Barking Mad, fantastic scoring. Chickpeas, Cashies and the Doll, Billy and Connor, Sandbaggers, Houston, no problem. Great scoring. And Paul, Marty, it's okay to be tired. Heather, Douglas Clan, well done. But Thunderbirds are go this evening. Hot to trot. Okay, so there's your 3 battle anagrams. Do you think you're kind of okay? You need a few more moments to figure them out. Well done, Edwina's Finchvilles. Okay, next 3. 3 famous, so that was 1, 2 and 3, your battle anagrams. 1, 2 and 3. 4, 5 and 6 are your famous political female firsts. Famous political female first. Remember, this is your quizzy quiz for Quizzers Quiz. Unlike tomorrow evening, which is Quizzy Mind, but more entertainment-y, tuney, movie, TV. God, I talk such nonsense. Famous political female first. The first to run for US vice presidency as a Republican. And by the way, I do not do obscure stuff, so you know the answer to this. Who was the first female to run for US vice presidency as a Republican? Is your famous political female first number 1? Not obscure, but tricky, mind. Female political female first number 2. Who was the first Prime Minister of a present day G20 country even, 1966 to 1977 and again 1980 to 1984. The first female Prime Minister of a present G20 country. Your clues are 1966 to 1977 and again 1980 until 1984. Is your famous political first number 2. First female Prime Minister of a present day G20 country. 66 when she started, first term 77, and then again, if it helps, second term 80 until 84. Who's your famous female political first number 2? This is running on a bit tonight. What the hell's going on? Was it the lamp? Famous political first number 3. Who was the first woman ever to serve as Scotland's First Minister? The first woman ever to serve as Scotland's First Minister. Is your famous political female first, number 3. The first woman ever to serve as Scotland's First Minister. In the home straight now, guys, you'll be glad to know. 6 to go. So after your famous political female firsts, we do famous historical regions. This is quizzy mind. So these are very famous historical regions. You all know them, and I'm going to give you some clues to establish or determine these famous historical regions. Famous historical region number 1. Famous historical region number 1 originated in a historically German state in 1525. Location, southeast coast of the Baltic Sea, and it became a kingdom between 1701, believe it or not, until 1918. Give me this famous historical region which originated or originally in historical German state 1525 on the southeast coast of the Baltic Sea, and it became a kingdom between 1701 right up until 1918. Is your very famous historical region, not a country, region number 1, and you know it. You know it. North German state, 1525, southeast coast of the Baltic Sea, a kingdom. Famous historical region number 2. This is the northeasternmost region of the Indian subcontinent. It was a former princely state of the British Indian Empire. It became a disputed famous territory and is now administered by India, Pakistan and China. Give me this famous historical region in the northern easternmost region of the Indian subcontinent, a former princely state of the British Indian Empire, and it is now administered by India, Pakistan and China. Give me this famous historical region number 2. I told you this was quizzy. And your final historical region, an historical region, well, they all are, in Western Asia, situated between the Tigris and the Euphrates. In terms of modern nations, it corresponds to a region of Iraq, Kuwait, and eastern parts of Syria and southeastern Turkey. Give me this historical famous region in Western Asia situated within the Tigris-Euphrates river systems. In terms of modern nations, it occupies Iraq, Kuwait and parts of Syria and southeastern Turkey. Give me your very famous historical region on your quizzy quiz number 3. Quizzy. And your final three in our quiz for Quizzers quiz, which due to the lamp has taken much longer than normal. I give you three mottos and you give me the international organizations. A lot more less winded. Thank the Lord. International organization number one, motto: faster, higher, stronger. Faster, higher, stronger. Give me your famous international organization number one. We don't do obscure stuff here. Faster, higher, stronger. International organization number one. Faster, higher, stronger. International organization famous number two. In war, comma, charity, and through humanity to peace is your famous international organization number two. In war, comma, charity, and through humanity to peace is your very famous international organization number two, from the motto: in war, comma, charity, and through humanity and peace. And finally, and thank you for tuning in, and thanks for donating to our website, and keep doing this and keep motivating me to keep doing this. Tomorrow evening we have our party quiz, which is quizzy but more entertainmenty. We do some movies, TV, quizzy, and then we have an after party with Name That Tune, with a bit of nostalgia, 70s, 80s, 90s. Rarely go into the noise for all you old timers. Tunes. Name that tune. Your final question this evening, your final motto, famous motto: fidelity, bravery, integrity. Think about it. Fidelity, bravery, integrity. International, well, organization nonetheless. Famous organization whose motto is fidelity, bravery, integrity. Think about it. Okay, guys, here's your final recap on your final round on what has been turned out a bit of a marathon, but nonetheless, what, Vincent? Nonetheless, good. That was a pathetic answer, Vincent. That's the connections. Gosh. Where are the questions and answers to round 4? Just give me 2 ticks, guys, while I find them. struggling to find those slides, so I may have to do this. Don't know where they've disappeared to. No idea. Ah, here we go. Here they are. So, famous political, we did, sorry, before that, we did the battles from the anagrams. And then we did famous political female firsts to run for US VP as a Republican, to the first female Prime Minister of a present G20 country, 66 through 60, 1977. And she also served then again from 1980 until 84, the first woman to serve as Scotland's First Minister. Your regions originated in a historical German state. 1525 on the southeast coast of the Baltic Sea. It was a kingdom from 1701 until 1918, the northeasternmost geographical region of the Indian subcontinent, now administered by India, Pakistan and China, named this controversial historical region. And your historical region in Western Asia within the Tigris-Euphrates river system, and your famous mottos, the organizations faster, higher, stronger in war, charity and through humanity, to peace and fidelity, bravery, integrity. So let me find those answers. Hopefully this works. Here you go, guys. 12 points in your last round. Thanks for tuning in. And what has turned out for, I have no idea, into a marathon? Was it the green lamp? Was it me? No idea. Thank you. Here you go. Here's your answers to your final round. Did you figure out Sarah Palin? Did you figure out Indira Gandhi? Did you get Nicola Sturgeon? Did you figure out the historical regions as Prussia, Kashmir and Mesopotamia? Did you get faster, higher, stronger Olympic Games? Did you get in war, charity through humanity to peace, International Red Cross? Did you get the FBI? So out of 48, keep posting your scores, guys. Fantastic. I have no idea why it took this length of time. No idea. It's Betty Buys. And Claire, I hope you had a fantastic birthday. That's tomorrow. And look, if you're interested, tune in tomorrow evening for our party quiz if you have nowhere to go. And you want some movies, some TVs, some tunes. Oh, the battles. Oh, the battles. Shucks. The battles. The battles. Did you figure out Stalingrad, Waterloo and the Wars of the Roses? Sorry, guys. Totally lost it. Totally lost it. Totally lost it this evening. there's your battles with all my technology and social media and figuring it out of 48 points. How did you get on? There's your battles. I apologize. God, I knew there was something. Thank you. Awesome. If you're interested, keep throwing a few quid into or charities and or project. Trust me, there's lots going on, and I'd love to keep doing this. And thank you, Comfortably Dumb, Paul, Pete, Jerry, Joanne, Claire, Deborah, Billy, Connor, Edwina, Chickpeas, Cora, Karina. Love you all. Love you all. Awesome stuff. See you tomorrow night. Well, you'll see me. Some tunes tomorrow night. Great night. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Look after yourselves. Have a safe weekend and look after one another. Keep your head right. If this helps, it's a good thing.